Morning. Well, good afternoon. Probably going to be short today. Have to check my car's oil. But I want to talk about triggers. Funny thing about triggers, you get mad, people make you angry. Well, they have a word that they use, and it just sets you off. Make an example. When I was married, me and my ex-wife knew how to get the best of each other. So our mistake was we would do that, get pissed off, and then start a big fight, and it would just escalate, and we'd both just not want to talk to each other, which led to the point where we are now, where I could send her things online, but we could be in the same room, but it could be very limited conversations. And I knew her from the maybe third, fourth grade, maybe fifth, but the years I've known her now, we're at the point where we're both almost in our 50s. We're in the late 40s. So it killed that friendship. I can't really have it with her because we both just set each other off, and too much was said, and it's getting fixed, but slowly. And I can't really talk to my ex-wife like that, which is, it's hard. So, two things that set me off that I have a trigger with. One, never call me a bad father. As a father, I think the one thing I've excelled with, at least I get told, is being a dad. Maybe sometimes I'm a little too intense with my kids, but as a father, I feel there's intense and then there's just wanting what's best for my children. And when somebody does that to me, it pisses me off. It makes me angry. It triggers something in me that reminds me of when me and my ex-wife first split up years ago. I have two daughters that are not biologically mine. So I was raising my oldest daughter and my middle daughter as my own, which my middle daughter came in when she was 8 years old. So that passion I used with her, because to be honest, these are my kids. I'm trying to raise them right. And I can get really angry if somebody questions or tries to take them away from me. Or if I feel like they're trying to take them away from me. I get very defensive. And I do. I get defensive. This is my backyard. Well, in the apartment complex I'm in, this is the back of the building. I actually really like it here. And, I've moved around a lot, and another trigger is when I have to leave here. Like, I know I'm going to have to move out of this place because it's a little too expensive. But when? I can still pay the rent. Rent's still paid, bills are still paid, but at the end of the week, if something goes wrong, we have really no money to live on. But, that's what happens. We had to move. It was the place. We had a place available, and, inflation and everything else. It's really expensive to live nowadays. And I'm not going to lie. These triggers can make you do or say stupid things. Maybe stuff you don't really mean, and stuff you don't want to say will make you do dumb things. But when I get pissed off, I get triggered. When I get triggered, I get pissed off. Sorry, reverse that. But I will say this. In my 48 years on this earth, I'm very hard on letting go. You know, like the relationship I'm in right now. Everything's great. I think I have everything set, but I don't. And right now, with what's going on, I know things are going to change. Like, things are going to change to where probably we move on from here, and I got to see what situation I'm going to be in. I got triggered and I said some stupid things last night, but, we got to work on these triggers. If something happens that you made the choice but to help, but it turned out to hurt, and then you have consequences. I have consequences from my decisions. Do I want to see things pass on? No, I don't want to see things move on, but if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And me now, don't let people trigger you. Get that little self-control where if somebody says something that usually makes you angry, don't fly off the hook, which I did. And I got to learn to control that. And I'm just praying. Like I said, I go to church. So I pray. And I do Bible lessons as to get myself back to where I should be. Hopefully I get there soon. It's going to be a long journey. It's going to be hard. It's when you're breaking 48 years of bad habits, it's flipping hard. 48 years of and then the past 20 years of making just bad decisions and doing stupid things that you just don't want to do, or that you do. You're going to have consequences. There's consequences as to what's going on now in my life. So all I could say is, yeah, I've made a mistake. And like I said, these videos are for me as well as they are for you. That, yeah, you're going to make mistakes. Can a mistake cost you something big? Hell yeah, really big. Can these mistakes make you do stupid things and say stupid things? Hell yeah. So, this will probably be a short one today. I just felt I had to go on record with, like I told you, I'm being honest with myself. I'm doing this for me and for you. You want to get pissed off. You want to fly off the handle. You want to say stupid things. You want to hurt the person that hurt you by what they said. And that's wrong. Just wrong. Will you fall into the trap? Oh, you're going to fall into the trap all the time. And you might say, like I did, you might say something stupid. Or might try to force something that you don't want to happen that can happen. Which it could be that way right now. But I just got this much to say to everybody. I'm going to say this again. People are probably sick of seeing me say this, but I'm going to step back. And I'm going to look at what I did, and I'm going to evaluate what I did, and I'm going to try to fix that thing that triggered me off last night. Can I fix it? Who knows? Am I going to try hard? Am I going to try really hard to do it? Yeah, I'm going to really try really hard to fix it. It might take a while, but wherever I end up after all this, I'll at least know that I tried to, and I'll know I made mistakes. We're all going to make mistakes. We're all not perfect. everything changes. And when they change, sometimes we just feel backed up in a corner and nowhere to go from there. And that's not a way to be. Backed up in, I gotta stop feeling like I'm backed in a corner and can't make any decisions right. So to everybody today, work on those triggers. Try not to let them get you fly way off the handle and just say something stupid or do something stupid on both parts, on both parties. Sometimes we don't know what we want, and I know what I want. The other person doesn't know what they want, or they think they don't know, they do know. I have no clue. I can't go through people's heads. But I do know I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. I can't. And if I do, I'm going to probably be like, tell her, listen, call me on it so that I know. So at least if I do move on, or if I have to move on, I can do it again, but not make the same mistakes I made the first time. Well, the second time this would be for me. 48 years of bad habits caught up with me. And the past 20 years past 20 years, it's been hard. And I can actually say that I'm going to try to fix it. For me, just for me. And maybe things will fall into balance at the end. We'll find out. So, like I said, I'm trying to be more positive. To everybody out there, love what you have. Try not to lose what you have. And if you have problems, work on what you have. Because in the end, sometimes you think that you'll be better off somewhere else, and sometimes that may not be the case. And if at least you tried, and then you moved on, at least you tried and moved on, and didn't screw up what you had right there and then. Have a great weekend. It's Saturday. It's like 90 degrees here in Pennsylvania. Hot as hell. But I gotta go and check my oil for my car and just fill and just try to think. And with these triggers, find something that if you really get angry, just upset, just say, listen, we're angry. It's not the right time. You got to try and walk away and not keep it going. And find something maybe that you like. Like me, I'm walking now. I walked a mile this morning. And today, I just came out to work on my car, do some things to, I got to check oil every week. It's weird, but, just me. It's this way the car stays in good shape. And I want everybody to have a great weekend. Enjoy. And I hope, like I said, if one person learns from this and gets something out of it, great. Then at least I know I helped them. If I helped you, I would like to help other people in the same boat that I'm in. Or maybe that I'm not in, or that could be getting into that boat. So, thanks a lot if you've been watching these videos, and I hope and pray that everybody has a great end to whatever bad situation you're in. Have a great day and enjoy your weekend. Take care.